Hello, this is Chris, and I am back once again with some brand new reaction videos, and kind of sticking with the theme for this one today. It's a little bit of a John C. Reilly double bill, if you will. This was actually recommended to me in the comments section on one of my previous videos. Thank you for recommending that, by the way. And the other, Wreck-It Ralph, which will be the next video you'll see going up right after this one, is one that I just wanted to react to anyway, and it's kind of a happy coincidence that both of them starred John C. Reilly. So, Stan Ollie is, of course, the upcoming biographical movie about the life of Stan Laurel and Laurel Hardy, one of the most famous and memorable double acts in history, famous for their slapstick comedy, and they were around in like the late 20s through to the mid 40s, if I remember rightly. Now, as you can tell from those two dates, it was a little bit before my time, and unfortunately I haven't seen any Laurel and Hardy films at all, not beginning to end anyway. I obviously know who they are, and I've seen little sketches here and there, but I think that was more when I was a kid. A little bit of backstory: my granny was a huge fan of Laurel and Hardy, again, because it was around her time, you know. She watched most of the movies, and I remember that she specifically asked for me when I went to the video store, like a used video store we had, which had like really obscure films of all different genres, and she asked me to come back with like a Laurel and Hardy film, and I think the transition was eventually made from them from black and white into colour. And she much more preferred the colour versions of the Laurel and Hardy films. And I can't, because I didn't know, she just said, go and fetch a Laurel and Hardy movie. And I came back with a black and white cassette. She was grateful, obviously, and she still watched it. But yeah, I haven't seen any of their stuff, but what I have seen from the thumbnail is the makeup effect and the transformation that Steve Coogan and John C. Reilly have gone through for this movie to become these people, these characters. So that's pretty much the only intro I can have right now. I've had a look at the director. It's directed by John S. Bard, or Baird, I think it's pronounced Bard, and written by Jeff Pope. I haven't seen any movies that these guys have worked on. I did see that Jeff Pope has actually in the past been nominated for an Academy Award for his script writing on Philomena, starring Judi Dench. Again, a movie I haven't seen. So I'm going fresh into this movie. I'm actually just looking forward to seeing the performances. That's pretty much what this entire movie is based on, is the performances of these two people. So with all that being said, we're going to watch the trailer together now. I'm going to talk much more about it afterwards. But this could be... I don't know if this is going to get nominated for any Oscars. I don't know if it's coming out around the time that Oscar movies are starting to come out. I think this comes out around October time, so it's entirely possible. But we'll see what kind of caliber of movie it is once I've watched the trailer. So with all that being said, I'm going to click play now.
Okay, back projection, cue music, and action! Hollywood legends Mr. Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy arrived in Britain today as they embarked on a national tour.
We're doing this while we're waiting for this new picture to come together.
I'm going to make sure that this tour gets off on the right foot.
There it is, the Eiffel Tower.
It's amazing that you two are still going strong, still using the same old material.
Here they are.
Such a wonderful reception, isn't it, Ida?
It's okay.
2 double acts for the price of 1.
Pretty empty last night. I guess people just don't want to see Laurel and Hardy anymore.
Has he been pushing you a little too hard, babe?
You know, Stan.
You could have said goodbye, Oliver, a long time ago.
In Soviet
we
Russia.
had a good thing going, but you had this big chip on your shoulder because I did a picture with someone else.
I couldn't sleep for days when they told me what you did. You're just a lazy ass who got lucky because you met me.
Lucky to spend my life with a man who hides behind his typewriter.
You betrayed me. Betrayed our friendship.
You're hollow.
Is it just me, or is
on stage again in your condition.
John C. Reilly's accent a little
I
bit?
won't stand by and watch this nutty tour put you in a wooden box.
Doesn't seem like he's got it pinned down enough. Oh shit.
Should never have had us take this tour. I love him, Ida.
You're not leaving, are you, Stan? The show must go on.
Feels like this trailer's kind of showing the entire story,
When you watch our movies, it was just the two of us.
which I know it's based on a true story, but you know, regardless.
All we have is each other.
Je ne regrette rien. And you shouldn't regret rien either.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stan Laurel and Mr. Oliver Hardy.
I'll miss us when we're gone. So will you.
I think my favorite bits of this movie when it comes out are gonna be those scenes where these two people are on stage together and they're gonna recreate some of those famous Laurel and Hardy sketches. I'm gonna have to go back and watch some Laurel and Hardy material, I think, because that will definitely get me in the right frame of mind. I don't know anything about the story of these two guys. I assumed, and I don't know if the movie's playing it up a lot, if it's making it obviously like mainstream, mainstream movie, it has to make things more dramatic and dial things up and everything like that. That's just part of it with these kind of movies, biographical movies. I've got to assume that that's true though, in that there was probably like a lot of backstabbing, squabbles and everything like that behind the scenes, and that's kind of the way that most double acts go, especially comedy double acts. Not all the time, but I expect that, you know, when two guys together and they're going on tour and everything, tensions are going to fray at some points. There are going to be disagreements, but when they're on the stage, they have to put all that aside and, you know, give that show to the people. They have to put on a good show. And then it's what happens behind stage, which is where the real story comes in, and I'm expecting that's what this movie is going to go into. In fact, I know that that's what it's going to go into because it was very evident in the trailer. I made mention of John C. Reilly's accent. At the beginning of the trailer, it seemed like he was trying to put on an American accent, and I know that John C. Reilly is American, but it seemed like he was trying to put on like a really bad accent. Maybe that was just me, and maybe I need to watch the trailer again and it won't bother me, or I don't know if that was what Oliver Hardy's voice actually sounded like. It's entirely possible. Steve Coogan looks fantastic in my opinion. Still, obviously you can tell his Steve Coogan very much, but the makeup effect on both of them looks amazing. If it doesn't win anything else, I think it'll definitely win best hair and makeup. I don't have a doubt about that. But yeah, that's really all I can say. I wish I could say more. I wish I still had my granny here to talk about Laurel and Hardy, because I feel really out of my depth on this one. I think this is going to be one of those films that a lot of old timers are going to watch. They're going to remember Laurel and Hardy, and they're going to want to see it recreated in the untold story, as the trailer put it. But I'll be there as well. I'll be an oldie when I go to the cinema, and I definitely think I'm going to watch some Laurel and Hardy material before seeing this movie and gain more of an appreciation from it. So that'll do it for my reaction to Stan and Ollie official trailer. Be sure to comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought of this trailer. Are you looking forward to this movie? What do you think of the performances? Or if you can even send me links to any famous Laurel and Hardy sketches, either ones that were shown in this trailer or any others that I should check out, please do so and I'll get them watched, and I'll message you guys back and let you know what I thought of them. In terms of what's coming up on the channel, this video will be coming out right alongside my Wreck-It Ralph trailer reaction, so look out for that as well. And there'll be a bunch of other shows coming to the channel over the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks, so please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon as well so you get a notification every single time that we go live. That'll do it for me right now, and until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.